Thank you.
Eva, I think it's your turn.
Okay. Yes. Considering what you are saying, what I have said during, this interview, what is your relationship with the art, which is central in the movie? And as you were saying, do you actually take time? We live in a society in which we don't take time to, relax a little bit and just, go to a museum and watch art there. Do you get the chance to do that?
I do sometimes. I spend a lot of time in Northern Europe when I'm not shooting, so I do tend to go to a lot of museums there. I don't tend to as much when I'm shooting because I don't do anything but my work. So when I'm making films, like I've been in Vancouver making movies for a little while, I tend to start very early in the morning and I finish very late in the evening. So I have no social life at all, zero. Because the schedule of shooting demands that you don't. So I don't get to engage in the social aspect of going to museums and from that art point of view. I work as an interpret artist for film, but I also play music privately for myself. If I could choose to be anything, I think I would have chosen to be a great painter for two reasons. Number one, I don't have to see anybody if I'm a great painter. I don't have to engage. In point of fact, I can remain a complete mystery to everybody. And the only thing I have to present are my pieces of work. That would be ideal, but only because I know what having a little taste of fame is like. I think the only people who really understand how awful and defeating fame truly is to the artist, you would have to be a little famous to know what it's like. Everybody wants to be famous until they're famous, and then nobody wants to be famous. So I think, if I could have chosen anything, I would have chosen to be a great painter, because then you're so self-determined that all you do is present your work. You don't have to procrastinate. You don't have to convince people to give you money or to get on board with your project. Yeah, I think so. That being a great painter, I'm very jealous sometimes when I think of these wonderful artists, because I know them as people, but they still have such a mystery in their life. Actors on film have no mystery, not anymore. None, zero, zilch. I know everything about them. I know too much about them. The world has changed from that point of view. It's like, I'm not into self-promotion. So it would have to be an art form that I don't have to go out there and promote myself. Because I'm not very good at it. I don't feel comfortable with it. Whereas I think I have high levels of certain types of intelligence, I'm not quite sure inter and interpersonal is one of my biggest qualities. These are the qualities required for salesmen, There are actors who are wonderful at it. They're like, oh my God, go see my movie. It's amazing. I'm not the guy. Sorry.
But I prefer you're more honest and true. So it's a really good thought.
I've been around a very, very long time now. Since I was a child, I've been working in the film industry. So there's no real fucking surprises for me to get. I don't have fantasies. I'm not a fantastical actor. I don't think that suddenly I'm going to make this performance and the whole world is going to fall at my feet. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. It's infantile thinking. What I can do and what I know is in control of my abilities is to do the best work I can on a daily basis, be the best father I can to my little boy, and to be the best person I can to everyone I meet, regardless of who they are. I won't always achieve it, but that's the goal. And there's nothing more extraordinary than that. I don't have dreams of reaching the stars, and I have no desire to see what's at the bottom of the gutter anymore.